Bugler Bob, everybody. Assiniboia Downs is proud to present our premier event of the 2014 racing season. It's the 66th running of the Manitoba Derby, going 1 1/8 miles for a purse of $75,000. Number 1 is Master Lightning, owned by Danny Garrigan and Phil Kivas, trained by Shelley Brown with Paul Nolan. Number 2 is Wilco Rum, owned by Pan Am Racing Stable, trained by Wally Pugh with J.D. Acosta. Number 3 is On Andy's Advice, owned by Wood River Ranches, trained by Wally Pugh with Tyrone Nelson. Number 4 is Northern Contract, owned by Don Schnell or Barry Arneson, trained by Don Schnell with Adolfo Morales. Number 5 is Jet Again, owned by Barry Arneson, Cam Ziprick, and Charles Fouliard, trained by Jim Mayrd with Christopher Husbands. Number 6 is Storm Chance, owned by High Road Stable, trained by Marvin Buffalo with Quincy Hamilton. And rounding out our featured field is number 7, Street Prancer, owned by Mike McCarty, trained by Stephen Asmussen with Jalon Samuel. Post time for the Manitoba Derby. And now waiting on Street Prancer. And they'll be set. They're at the post. And they're off in the 66th running of the Manitoba Derby. From the inside, that's On Andy's Advice, who wants the early lead and is gonna get it. From the inside, Wilco Rum is close up early. Storm Chance now moves up to engage the leader. Street Prancer is in fourth, sitting on the outside. Master Lightning back in fifth on the rail. And then it's going to be Jet Again and the trailer, Northern Contract. They went the opening quarter in 24-4. And the leader is now Storm Chance with the advantage by a length. Battling in second, tucked in along the rail. We have On Andy's Advice. Wilco's Run still right there, 3 wide. Street Prancer, Master Lightning getting into gear, as is Northern Contract. And On Andy's Advice, they're picking it up with 3/8 of a mile to go, 3/4, 1:14-4. Storm Chance blows the turn a little and lets them through as they head down the lane. Street Prancer has taken the lead now by 4. Storm Chance still trying to battle back on the far outside. On the inside, Master Lightning making up enormous strides. Street Prancer coming to the wire. It's gonna take the Manitoba Derby. Second goes to Master Lightning. Third to Storm Chance. And fourth to Wilco Rum. Now entering the winner's enclosure is the official winner of the 66th running of the Manitoba Derby. That's number 7, Street Prancer. Street Prancer's a bay colt, 3 years old, by Street Sense, out of the mare Lightfoot Lane by Phone Trick, owned by Mike McCarty, trained by Stephen Asmussen, and ridden a victory by Jalon Samuel. Time for the 1 1/8 miles, 1:54-4. On hand in the winner's enclosure, Harvey Warner, the president of the Manitoba Jockey Club, will make a presentation to the winning connections.
Derby. Jalon Samuel, Blair Miller was looking after the horse for the Steve Asmussen barn. Jalon, kind of an interesting trip. You had the overland journey, but really you made the lead at the top of the lane, and you really kind of held on. You held that 2-length advantage. What did you think of the trip?
Well, I had a good trip. We had a good break, and after watching the replays of how he ran, we decided what we were going to do, and we did just that. We had it planned from before, and he gave everything he had. When I asked him, I saw he likes the left-hand stick, and when I put it there, he replied, and then I switched it back. He gave me more run. He ran his heart out.
It really was a nice effort. You kind of had one of those trips where you got to the lead. Did you have anybody coming? Did you feel anybody coming on the outside, or were you had a nice amount of horse coming down the lane?
Well, the crowd lets you know when someone is coming. So when I hear them cheering, I know someone was coming. And then I peeped and saw the shadow, but the wire was there already.
Yeah, it's nice when the wire comes there and the plan works out like it did. Anything else to add, Jalon? I know this was just a tremendous win for you today.
Well, I want to thank the connections. I want to thank my agent. I want to thank Blair, Mr. Steve Asmussen, Mr. Mike McCarthy, the owner, for giving the opportunity to ride this horse. And I just want to say hi to the fans at home and my family, and I thank everyone very much.
Good ride, Jalon. Blair, we'll move into you. We'll just ask a couple quick questions. So this is a horse that Mike and Steve have sent up here. Just talk a little bit about what you've seen from the horse in the last couple of days. I know you've been really impressed with him.
Well, when he walked off the van, he was just a gorgeous animal. I want to say congratulations to Mike and Steve Asmussen for winning their first Manitoba Derby. I hope they send some more up here. He's a really, really nice horse. I mean, they paid a lot of money for him. We watched his replays from Indiana, saw that he liked to run hooked. He didn't mind running hooked, and he'd be on the outside. So we just drew that plan up, and it's good when a plan comes together because nothing else for me today did.
Yeah, it's just one of those days where you end up kind of having a rough day yourself, but this is a tremendous win to come off of it. Obviously, Jalon rode him really well. We thank Steve and Mike for sending them up here. I believe this is their first start in Western Canada, using the Forum article as a source there. Blair, anything else to add as we cap off this edition of the Manitoba Derby?
No, I really didn't have anything to do with him winning. We just followed directions, did what we were told, and the horse ran the race he was supposed to run. And congratulations to Mr. McCarty and Steve.
Congratulations to all involved. That is it from Manitoba Derby Day here at ASD. Congratulations to all the winners on the card, especially Street Prancer to cap off the card. What a day of racing it was. Thanks, Kurt. Back up to you.
Thank you very much.